Today on Substance Stories, we're joined by Angelika von Sanden, and we're going to be talking about how to manage cue and stress-related cravings. Welcome to Substance Stories. Today we're going to finish our craving spectacular by talking about cue-related and stress-related cravings, and I'm honoured to be once again joined by Angelika von Sanden, counsellor, clinical supervisor, and author of the wonderful book, Sit, Stay, Grow, How Dogs Can Help You Worry Less and Walk into a Better Future. Angelika, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Pleasure.
So I said we're going to talk about cue-related and stress-related cravings. Well, cue-related cravings are the cravings we experience when we are triggered by something that reminds us of our previous use. So that might be seeing our old bar, seeing someone we used to use with, seeing a needle, at a certain time of the day, a certain song, and it triggers that sort of reminds us in a sort of, Pavlovian manner. The second one is stress-related, and that's when we get outside of our window of emotional tolerance and our brain defaults to its tried and tested, emotional regulation behavior. And if we have an addiction, that will be our addictive behavior. So let's start with cue-related cravings. How do you introduce a bit of space between the stimulants and the response, Angelika?
First of all, I want to say that avoiding triggers is one of the most difficult things because they're everywhere. You were saying, the needle or the friends, and it's easier said than done to avoid people you have been using with because you might have been work colleagues, and changing work is not that easy. So first of all, to create the awareness, it's everywhere and it's unavoidable. Yes, of course, you shouldn't go to a pub if you don't want to drink. But all the other triggers, unavoidable, it's everywhere. And so what I'm trying to do, I'm really trying to ask the client which part is triggered in that moment. And not part as in, parts work and all difficult terminology. It's just, oh, I'm really, really tired. Oh, it's after work. I always used after work. So that's the part, let's call it the after work part. And then I go, okay, what kind of beliefs are going along with this? Or, after work, I deserve to relax. What kind of memories? Oh, I did it for a long time. What kind of sensations in your body? And with this, even just with this, we create a distance between just using, because the trigger makes me use. And yes, the trigger is there. And I can create a space by thinking about my beliefs, sensations, memories, emotions, and also which part gets triggered to maybe then have something to prepare for.
Between the stimulants and the response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response, and in our response lies our growth and our freedom. Is a
Totally agree. Totally agree with
wonderful quote.
The thing is just that we don't get this space. We don't see it. That's why we need to slow down. That's it.
And there's some really interesting research, and what people have shown is that we, as you say, triggers are unavoidable, but they can sort of roughly be broken up into generic triggers and personal triggers. So let's say if I had a gambling addiction, a generic trigger would be an advert for gambling on the TV. They seem to be ubiquitous. And a personal trigger would be seeing the pub that I specifically play the pokies at. And the personal triggers, the triggers that are personal to us, are much more likely to precipitate a relapse. So understanding what our personal triggers are and being aware of them and aware of what they evoke in us is a really, really powerful thing. And it can be really hard to identify.
Yeah. And that's why I was trying to really break it down in what is it, what you believe in that moment. So, this is my thing, horse betting. I was working with a client, horse betting. That's my thing. What do you believe? Oh, I know a lot about it. What are your memories? Of course, the wins I made. And then we talk about all these kind of things. And then also we try to do a reality check. How often did you win? But what we do is we really make it personal and what you do as well. You don't just talk generally about triggers. You really talk about the client's personal triggers.
And Angelika, you were saying before, you shouldn't be going to a bar, but often people say to me, I love fishing, but every time I go fishing, I go and drink. So this is a huge personal trigger for me, but I don't want to let go of fishing. So at what stage can I dip my toe back in the water? You know, at what stage do I challenge these triggers? Because I have this association, but if I don't do this without the action, I'll never reset that association. How do you navigate that question?
I honestly am on the side of avoid it if you can avoid it. If you don't want to drink, I'm really sorry, but maybe you cannot go fishing with your drinking mates. Maybe you can
Mm,
go fishing in a different context. Maybe you can go
mm,
fishing with a safe person. It is
mm.
incredibly hard, but sometimes people have to choose between drinking and certain friends. And in theory, we can say, oh, you could go there and not drink. But practically, my experience is, I don't know about yours, people, if they join the same group of friends, they do the same kind of things.
Oh, absolutely. We talk a lot about the hard decisions we have to make in terms of saying goodbye to some friendships, and I think that the 12-step phrase is if you're in the barber's chair long enough, you'll eventually get a haircut. You know, I think we really need to be real about what parts of our life we are letting go of. And what I say to people is that uh, we are changing our life. You know, we are coming here to change our life, change the system that is resulting in our ongoing addiction. And so we need to be looking at every aspect of our life and considering the need to change it. And there are, the whole point of seeing me, the whole point of what we're doing together is to change our life. So if we can't get stuck up in conversations about how I don't want my life to change, I don't want this part of my life to change, we need to be looking at the entire system and making changes. And
Yes.
sometimes we have to lose the good with the bad.
And I also think we need to make clients aware that cravings are not little kittens. Cravings are tigers. They are massive,
Mm,
massive. And I often
mm,
go back to this metaphor, in the beginning, there was the stretching of the little kitten, and that was maybe the stress in your life. That was maybe, you felt a little bit awkward with your friends. And so you started a habit of using. But this kitten is now a tiger. Craving is a tiger. And wrestling with a tiger on a boat while fishing with your mates who all
mm.
drink is probably not a very good plan. And so you need to make a choice. And I often visualize it and have it, clients have it in your living room, a choice point. Do you choose to go towards health and to abstain? Or do you go away from it and wanted to drink with your friends and continue the life you had before?
I mean, fishing is shit. So, I mean, I think it's pretty easy call if someone wants to continue fishing, right? I think that's
What you say,
doesn't.
but some people love it and it's their thing.
Yeah, yeah. Those people are wrong, Angelika, but that's fine. Um, So I think the other interesting thing that I always sort of talk to people about with cravings, when we're sort of monitoring them, and specifically around cue related cravings, it can help us sort of pick up on them. Is that there's some interesting research about cravings fluctuations. So if you talk to some people and they'll say, I feel 9 out of 10 cravings all the time. And that's not actually, and someone else will say, I feel 4 out of 10 cravings all the time. And they're not necessarily more likely to relapse than another, but the fluctuations in the cravings do. So if I go around my life feeling 9 out of 10 and then I go down to an 8, I'm actually very unlikely in that moment to relapse because my cravings have reduced. It's about changes in cravings. If I walk around all the time at a 4 and then I say, well, I'm actually at a 5 now, I'm at a huge risk of relapsing. So it's quite handy to actually numerize, you put a number to it out of 10 and sort of try to quantify. That's perhaps the word I was looking for. Quantify how we feel our cravings and look for those fluctuations. Look for when we feel it a bit more intense or a bit less intense, and
Yeah.
can really let us know where those triggers are. Because a lot of that battle can be finding that trigger. Often I talk to someone and say, I don't experience cravings. I never get cravings. And I'll say, well, you must at some stage because you are relapsing. So we need to look into ourselves and work out where it is.
Yep. Exactly. If you do it really with numbers, or if you do it with my standard observe, notice what's happening.
Mm,
Of course, you're telling me nothing is happening. I was just using. Of course, because you didn't observe, you didn't notice. And
mm,
then a lot of psychologists, they put numbers and scales, and counselors, they do a lot of noticing and observing. And both has its place. So I'm not saying one is better than the other, but I do a lot of, okay, and when you tell me you just used, what did you do before? So what did you
mm.
notice? So that we go, there was something before. There was an A before there was a B and there was a C. And I want to know about the A as well. And then what I do, I connect it often just with a physical state. Were you breathing? Were you breathing? And people say, I don't know. Most likely you were, but in what rhythm? And most likely, otherwise you would be dead. But in what
Mm,
rhythm? And you were talking about the window of tolerance or the
mm,
window of choice, the window of opportunities. And if we are breathing properly, we are in it. But if we are not breathing properly, we are starting to fall out of it, either too low or too high, whatever it is.
mm. Absolutely. And this is where a cravings journal can also be really handy, when you say, who were you with and who were you with 30 minutes before, jotting down when you're experiencing cravings and thinking to yourself, doing a little on the spot sort of root cause analysis, where's this come from? What can I feel right now? How do I feel? And you jot that down, and you can notice patterns emerge over time. You can take that to your next counseling session. So I find,
Absolutely. The writing down is one of a very, very powerful tool. Not everyone wants it or likes it, but some people like to just talk to their phone. That's another
mm,
thing, just a voice memo, and then you can replay it. But a lot of people really like to track it. And what I sometimes do, I have those little timelines, and then you have a timeline, and then you can track during the day where you are at, because sometimes then you notice, oh, it's at the same day, at the same time, something shifts, something changes. But if I
mm,
don't have an A, if I don't have an observe, notice, or scale before, I don't even have a handle on what's happening or what's happening after.
absolutely. I talk a lot about being a sort of curious scientist, so I think we can get caught up into our shame about our addiction. Then we don't have this, as you say, this observation, this sort of introspection to it, because we don't want to think about it because we feel so much shame. But if we change our attitude, and it's like, this thing happening to me. I don't understand why it's happening. Let's be a curious scientist trying to work it out and remove that shame and just get curious about it. We can understand it so much better.
Absolutely. We talk about these C words, and they are good C words. And one of the good C word is
This
what you
is this is
just
a
said.
family podcast, Angelika. Come on, can't be throwing c words
I was
around.
talking about the good C-words. So the good C-words is, what you were talking about, curiosity. And when you talk about stress and how stress can then lead to using, yes, that's why we need calming strategies where your mind becomes calmer and where you see clearer and where you are connected. And when you talk about shame, I always talk about compassion, compassion with your shame self.
Mm,
Users have been shamed and addicts are being shamed and they are ostracized and they are made to be the others. And so we are talking about compassion, self compassion for this person now dealing with a tiger and not knowing when they fed the kitten that it's going to be a tiger. So, about all these will help you then to distance yourself and not just use, but have this step in between where you become calmer and where you can make better choices. Calm minds make wise choices. That's the thing.
The other one I want to talk about, and we sort of touched on it, is the stress-induced craving. So there's so much of I think modern psychology, counseling, psychotherapy is grounding techniques, and I often feel that what's missed is also working on growing our window of tolerance. Engaging when we don't need them in these things that grow our life and make a better living. So we talked a bit about meditation, getting our sleep right, eating well, exercising, finding purpose, finding social connection. These things grow our window of tolerance. But when we do get outside our window of tolerance, what do we do, Angelica?
One of my recent or long time favorites is really interrupting this cycle which is about to escalate. And the classic is the cold shower. But we cannot, in a business context, get up and have a cold shower. We cannot when we are in a bar, but we can do it at home. If people are using at home, they can interrupt it. And what I found, what's equally helpful if you break down the big cold shower to just a small ice cube and press this ice cube under your chin. And this cold feeling
Under your
here,
chin, here. Right.
the chin here,
Mm.
and this cold feeling here interrupts. I don't want to go into the whole theory of the nerves, and I know you're much better, but it interrupts this automatic response you were just in and resets you to then go, hang on, stop. It's a little bit like a sap. Hang on, stop. Where do I go? And then you can redirect your attention and you can make far more wiser choices.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the cold shower as well. A classic tip skill. That's always my go-to. But as you say, it is harder in the office building to.
And try the ice blocks and maybe suggest it to clients. I have suggested it multiple times, and quite a few are coming back and they like it better. Cold shower takes a lot of time, and you might have kids, you might have a lot of other things happening, but going to the freezer and getting a cold packet to your throat might
Yeah.
be a shortcut to it.
Absolutely. And what about, I know it's very popular amongst militaries, it's combat breathing or box breathing. What are your thoughts on breathing exercises in general? You a fan?
I am a fan of breathing generally because it keeps us alive. But I'm very, very, very careful not to just suggest box breathing to each and everyone,
Mm,
because a lot of women I have worked with, they
mm,
have been strangled by their partner, and
mm,
box breathing is really triggering the experience of not breathing. Some were forced into things where they couldn't breathe in the sexual context. And so not being able to breathe or even just said, hold for this holding
mm.
experience can trigger a lot. So I carefully try to figure out what might help this person. And we start by
Yeah.
just noticing the breathing, exhaling and inhaling longer than the exhaling, and just slowing it down. And then I might make a suggestion with the box breathing, which is in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, without for 4. But as I said, a lot of people find it very challenging to follow, and
Mm,
for very good reason.
I
So
mean,
the
I
other
don't have a
breathings,
good reason, but I can't do the box breathing. I can't hold my breath out for 4 seconds. I'm just unfit, I
yeah.
think. There's
So,
no
so
good
that is
reason.
something where a lot of people struggle, and I like to set up people for success. And so we start really, really simply, because what it is in the end is to be aware of your breathing, to slow
Mm.
it down and get enough oxygen into your body to function at a level where you can make better choices. That's it, isn't it?
I think, yeah. I mean, there's also some thoughts about breathing out longer would be more activating sort of parasympathetic nervous system. But
Yeah.
I think so. The way I sort of think about them is I split them into sort of essentially meditative tools, and that would be the breathing, the visualizations, progressive muscle relaxation. Because to me, a progressive muscle relaxation where you go through each muscle in the body, you contract and then relax. To me, that's a body scan, and a visualization tool that's medicine. That to me, that's all meditation. And then I think of the somatic stuff, so like the cold, the ice cubes and that stuff, we're trying to shock the body back. I think of distraction techniques, that could be listening to music, or that can be sort of kinetic sand, or you could put that in somatic, but it's sort of like bringing ourselves into our body, or the five senses. And then I think of the sublimation, which is sort of like, you're feeling agitated, go for a run, just push it into something. That's how. And
Yeah.
why I raise this is because with the stuff like the breathing, what I say to people is, well, I really like meditating. And I know that if I've been meditating a lot and I'm feeling agitated, I don't sort of focus on breathing, but I think to myself, well, let's do like a 30-second meditation, where I just focus on my breath. And I actually noticed that I'm much better at that if I've been meditating a lot more. If I've let my meditation slack a little, then it can drop off and I'm not as good. So I always say,
I like that you just
yeah.
listed a very, very long list. And I just want to say, if someone has tried a lot of the things on your list, believe me, there's even more. There are even longer lists. So never ever give up. If you're struggling with cravings, there are so many techniques. And I think they must be individually tailored to each client. We can read a book, but we go, oh, nothing applies to me. But
Mm.
if I see a client, we find something which really works for the client. I like what you said about the smaller mindfulness exercise. I like it more than meditation. Meditation, again, sets up for failure. Who can do it besides Buddha? Not many. And What I
The
really
fat
like
Buddha or the
is
skinny Buddha?
both probably. What I really like is everyone needs to wash their hands, and so connect water with
Mm.
just a moment of mindfulness. Everyone needs to go to the bathroom, and I am really in favor of pee and mindfulness as a combination because everyone needs to go. Even if you're very busy, whatever your circumstances are, there is hardly any person who doesn't need to go to the toilet. So combine it with a moment mindful breathing, and then you go back to whatever you're doing.
Yeah. No, I think what I say with you're right, there are so many. You're right, there are so many. What I say is these are all weapons in the arsenal, right? And you've got to try them out and work out what matches you, what works for you. And so there's no one size fits all, as you say, and you can't
And I
really
love that
predict
you
what's
said
going.
try it out.
Yeah.
I love that you just said try it out because I think a lot of people go, it doesn't work. Like the client when you said, oh, I don't have cravings, but I anyway use. You need to try it out, and only then you can judge it's for me or not. And not, I don't try it and I know it's not for me. Not try it out and then come back and tell us
Yeah.
it's not for me.
And
Then we believe you.
often with trying, it's, it takes a while. These things are like muscles. The more we do them, the better they are. So often it's about really putting these skills in place and getting better at them. Like I'm rubbish at running, but the more I run, the better I'll get, sort of thing.
Absolutely, with everything, with everything. How did you learn walking? Not by standing up and running. You just tried it again and again till it worked, I assume. Unless you're a wonder boy. You could do it in one go.
No,
Just like
it's very late to walk. Very late to talk. Haven't shut up since. Um, well, we could talk about, grounding techniques forever, and perhaps that is a great topic for another podcast, but Tony, the producer, is getting angrier and angrier at us for how long this is going. So I'll wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining me once more, Angelika. We'll definitely have to get you back on
you
once
know
more.
it. Anytime. Pleasure. Thank
Cheers.
you.